before anybody would want to communicate with you, nipa ne behwe one kasa wo appearance and no me friend a branding. Kwan ben so na wo ofa so e package one kasa wo ho. Kwan ben so na eto de bia yes, wo person ne de the way obe branding wo ho no obi hu a otumi judge by it cause Agyeman sa ti say ya no ti say. But e ba no business and our product enye de bia na one kasa wo ho. Enti na me bisa say how much do you know when it comes to branding? So we person toward the service and our product. Like I said, say we shop and I say one kasa we are the no wuni ho a. Kwan ben so na nipa ne befa so hu say ade we a good product. It is simply branding. But branding, you one thing na yen sheda and funny serious. We be so mi ton so bolo. Yes, for so bolo na ye ready be na ye good, but to be mu na si baby bi. Eto de bia obi asese say start business. Oh business colors be for red sha na for blue sha. Na ye ni say you haven't done any research. Kwan bet no be for so hu say product ami ye eye for nkola. Na nkola so de enka color we na appeal to them. Branding ehu hia pa. When you get the branding right, you will get business. When you get your personal branding right, you will get the right people coming into your life. And your magic. Pray all the tongues you like. The branding is wrong, your business won't go anywhere. I want you to take the conversation we are going to have very, very seriously. Because if we get the branding right, going forward, business no you better see enyiska. My guest Ene, she's not a stranger on the show. She's been on the show before, and I'm grateful to have her again. My guest today Madam Lexis Naana Agyeman, or your life coach or your brand expert. Quite recently, so what your book into the author and so I can ho or no near never betre and come when Nana Yamakwaba. Lovely to have you again. Lovely. Branding. Me pacho obi beka say ebia na asem making why ni so bula ye de na de asem na ebia making. On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you place branding when it comes to considering factors affecting your business?
Where 1 and 10, which is the highest?
The 10 is the highest.
I would give it an extra 10.
All
20,
right.
Because branding makes everything. The experience people would have after they've had an encounter with you or your business. If they say you're so bolo numpo na o tonwa, or call we are and now no we are because so bolo na do. Just send a bottle on this fatie. Nipe onya but share ordinary ye ho onim say metimi asan use bottle we nti one fa bottle bi akeke no de ye
yeah
nti metimi asan de akwa akosi esie na me san hia so bolo no bi na me nam chrome na say me nya sa brand no kra na
yeah
me san nya foforo bi a metimi de egu sa bottle na ene na extra branding say wetimi a package bibi ya nipa na ehu no say esombo. So on the scale of that 1 to 10 maybe the better 20. It's everything.
It's
branding
everything.
Is everything.
I didn't even understand
until introduction. No, what's say? Nobody didn't say a magic. Nobody didn't say what G drobi. It's just branding.
No credit. And I just picked something from Kasa says here because mimpo men who say is actually the experience as well. Because who feel say ye tara now so what to me try dear the packaging about woman. Oh yeah, what's handy see ho? Where the idea real? Now I'm beginning. It's taking my mind all the way there. I'm pampa to me to idea na konko no person obeto achene. So it means say in the end now what you begin to think about nipano because idea me no me nipano ko and I say you've left the shop but then it sparks different conversation in you. Now in your obi beka say branding nankasa eye den eye me logo na and I say usually no logo na your first thing. Yenye part of the world they me junu wo sem pese me ye ma me fa logo no so me ndem me pe o ni emfa esinhyem na say see me din because me yes na the s actual when we talk about branding e dey empana e go into e dey adwin thought process and enko into your branding.
You started branding now you will be a friend ideation idea ne be about trim and sana why expand the idea no into the various sects.
All right.
And so now because I'm person me business way, no, ɛwɔ botae bi nti a pesa wo ye.
All right.
Me pesa me serving nkrofo me business no me pesa me serve omo mo wa Accra nko a. And I'm pesa me serve omo mo Kumasi nko a. Kumasi for them pa ne dom ko. Then it's odi raw muntemu a and now pricing a certain amount a be man nkrofo ato. So there are factors I'll be placing emphasis on. And sana branding no cry by equation. On the first scale, do they even appreciate branding in Kumasi? And do Accra people appreciate branding? So to me, ways and your mind, obey market research. So to me, could be some questions.
Okay.
Ordinary person, in Kolam penny for a dear barbeton and any apesa, you know, why I want apesa I appeal to them. I am penny for some penny for my on my year, Jumary, and more retirement, and now one go so more year, Juma. Then, but I and the out there, but never serve. Yeah. So, branding in actual sense is not your business. Okay. It's not your logo. It's not your website. It's not your advertising. It's not your marketing. It's all of these things combined. You can't take one and leave one.
Okay.
Because Nini Nana and Tibum, without you having the logo in place, without you having the website in place, without you having the packaging right, how do I associate myself with you?
Yeah.
You might be serving a certain package. We be say also a life coach or brand no. Am I living that brand? Mishia ona se me nkasa ye pa me nipadua na ejina ho no. E kasa bibi ana, e kire bibi. Okay. This is where branding settles on the experience. And to say me try branding, I'll tell you branding is simply the experience that you want people to have. And then when they are away from you, the things they will share with other people. Yeah. Because what to me obi to me share was hey and necessary be am share na pa wo mu. The dressing hey me sure so is can be ba. Yeah.
You sure so you juma wo.
Ampa. It is called branding.
Oh right.
It's the experience after the person has left.
Oh right.
Obi kwa bet me draw say image no woni trim. Billboard bi o ha be hu baby. It strikes in your mind. Me hu we baby na then e try. Me hu no wa ha no, me hu no wa ha. It's called branding.
Right.
Because of an until be push ya Google. Na nkrofo ben ni. Ebi ho kwa be hu billboard. Kese na dot keke ne so. It's a formation to what the brand should look like. Into yem fan ba akope. Your brand is not your logo, it's not just your packaging, it's not just your website, it's not just your social media handles or your marketing. All together makes your
branding. Yeah. Does the branding precede, the business itself? Yes, you from Niawaka Kakrano, it's a kamia you say brand and a bansana. But then sometimes no yemu be no in pimpini you're going to business and suddenly you say, oh, ebiana wimpo. Into branding, no, since you have said that is everything, no. At what point in the business, in fin and answer from the beginning. Now you're from the beginning, so a kwame na first no be huni na at the beginning
stage na you can now. And sana idea ne beba o trim no kai hu say nipa ba ko for there. Idea comes into a million people's mind. And it's who decides to go at the idea. And I'll be fa idea na yen on ne there. And or make it special for you to see. Say, okay, me ye bibi so. So in actual sense, that is where the branding begins. Once the idea comes to your mind, okay, minya but I say me tro book no. Me share for fraud your matro.
Okay.
Then mistakes no my.
Okay.
But I be into na me person me tro book ya me.
Okay.
Why na nsa so book yi mu me hu so obenya value for it.
Okay.
Me pe market woman na me say o kan me book and say me pe obi o te ne office. And now obi o ye confused old school or person or share business bi ase. All these things were factors I considered.
All right.
Okay, so me wies anyoma we na color ben na me de book na e be man
e be to phone na me identify.
And in colors, in branding, you drew point be a color coding. Color bi o hono ma o ye den o de draw book obi ani ho de nsa be kasa book. And a color bi o ho de ye aduane ho nyoma. Oh my goodness. Obi a be ba be rush into that. They have food colors. They have every industry has a color.
I want a color.
It say me person me draw book na ma fa sa industry ne color. I find draw sa book na just say
media grow.
Yes. So it begins right when the idea comes into your mind. Right. Branding shouldn't be taken for granted at any point. It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It's a language that we always say, no matter how huge your brand may look, like the big ones that we consider Coca-Cola and the rest, you're the only examples when it comes to branding, it has never ceased. Okofa Coca-Cola logo now the control or the koye bibi na wan anye ya ye de obeko court. And that is where say nipa bebre pay attention to the normal ye.
Yeah.
Wo business now the share nyamransa baby na audience say entimi nye kese no. So about time as our business now udwini kwa ekire na during your ideation stage no what pray adwini a business ni ho ya. You can actually tell say business no a bit me last 20-30 years to come.
Yeah.
Look at the likes of Guinness. Who thought it would travel the world? But because there was an idea, there was a target. You know, some of the quadruple oh, be a bit to me about Guinness because a standard name, signature crack home.
Yeah.
Made a year can who every man easy man go for I relate. What does it solve? Because you be Malta Guinness. Yes, so moja swatia.
No correct.
Medically, it was solving a problem. At that stage, no one said a bit me a Korea because it solved a general problem. It's our idea, and now our brand. Now we say a travel call far, and I say a sustaining itself. How long can it last? Yeah, because you have an example. COVID by Ubia sorry or semi-tone nose mask. How sustainable was that?
Yes.
COVID was going to go away.
Yes.
Irrespective, we're all going to go away with the nose masks and whatnot. Baby will hon mamunya but is it as lucrative as it was before? Into esa wo ko shemu no odwene nneema bi and sana wa sha se nkofo sha se so mo open pam bi e the logo to so ene na se for ebi mo kra the style on when they are going out and all of that. It was bougie, but how sustainable was that? Because we didn't factor in the branding.
Yeah.
See, at the stage of ideation, it is necessary to factor in a number of things. That is why I would encourage other people to say, why you're confused, no matter what it is, find a consultant and talk to the person.
Absolutely. You know, in working already, you know, me feel say, a color coding. May me who say, money have needs this color, that color. May me who say, you know, this logo, because I can tell you, I mean, I am real. Like, tell me, when I wanted to do the logo, okay, DNA find logo, no, and M and H, and any W and R, and any round, and anyway, yes, you have gone around. Why should share for there? So I like the way you talked about. You've brought in experts because and only one thing, not fun and serious in our part of the world. Now, because yente branding, the importance of branding, national. Say rather starting the business, putting money in it and way, and it's more important than getting it right from the beginning. And no dear,
because it's true.
Obabonka. And what betides you if why your product are and what's a honka cry a show now katani wakatani.
Why the be and I'm saying and you're fault. Obi wo ho so ko expect and I say be a cow.
Yeah.
But a footwear be man so be pepper obe boka no prekope.
Yeah.
And now betna no boss aka no empremi and am and
I get it.
And that is an area you don't want to go.
You don't want to go.
Because business be any hon ma or ya person lose, obi a person gain.
Okay.
So you should be able to, and there should be a growth pathing for your brand. In branding, you will be a friend a brand manual. Business be a so your brand manual. A so my brand no quite me home. A living thing. A brand is a living thing. I say it's meaning. It's woman eduani obeyini. One man eduani oh what so year na ho beto.
Yes.
One hwe ne so year ne ho nto no.
Yes.
What I say obetimi ayare because obenya competitors.
Yes.
Obetimi aye mistake bi na inflation betimi esi. Anything at all can happen. It's so to me mass space no, and that should appear in your brand manual.
Yeah.
Or color. Okay, Sebane say ekoda bibi tuntun so say timi dane sa color way. Ekoda bibi kokko so say timi dane sa color way. Meaning all these ones flow within the industry space of your color scheme.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
And see nipa bebre na they just shouldn't be scared. Yeah, in charge will be a stress so but I do so it is now yare.
Honestly.
Oh yare.
Baby you do. Oh yeah den Now one say yare ne sisi ya. Obabonka after the surgery na.
Exactly.
Now it will need surgery.
Yes.
Because you refuse to extra.
And the possibility of say oboka extra na obe survive no so 50-50.
It's true.
Because surgery table no betimi akoso I won't survive cry.
Very true.
And they be also be call beba. Now beba no so be pepe. Because you might have struggled and struggled. Just a few brands are able to rebrand and stay normal.
No correct. No, correct. I was about to go to
Yes.
rebranding as well. Sometimes I've seen other big companies also rebranding. What necessitates a rebranding? You say you started right, I be right. Is it customers necessity na you rebranding? Is it environment necessity na you rebranding? A day in a ma and for rebranding.
Customer experience.
Okay.
It's everything. Apart from that, send I make us a feed o brand na a bit home. A benini. And at many times no so in industries maybe on my here investment. It's investor be mo to make sure say okay. Send na ha na corner chia na me pen sa.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sanya is but sometimes that decision in investor name making might affect your brand. Let's look at the example of Huggies and a Pampers. And then Ghana yeti. Diaper be a market be a friend of Pampers.
No correct.
Why is it so? It's because of branding.
The branding.
Because at the time you who they need to say about time for here. So they used that opportunity to cover a certain space.
Yeah.
And then pushed it into Africa. And everybody got accustomed to it.
Yeah.
Pampers and Bambas is you. Still Pampers lives.
Aye.
Yeah, was soft care, yeah, but Nina is Pampers. It's like the
that reminds me
that
of
we
something,
use.
Enra. So a friend of mine said, on the Indomie, said, now so no means so deep noodles. I said, let me see, you're eating Indomie. I said, I'm not eating Indomie, I'm eating noodles. Me see, you're eating. So I'm not
You
eating.
see?
So you see. Then after a while, me and Kasabika and I'm saying, no, what I'm doing is to put all the
noodles under Indomie. And it's branding.
Yes.
And it sticks in the in the minds of your consumers.
True.
And that is what they live with.
True.
Yeah, then advert be a 10, 15 years ago. Still, what to be to be a trigger my okay. And now who will become na idea was a sadie be you make hey key soap.
Yeah.
Okay, key soap concept party now.
Yeah.
98.9. So for a business to rebrand, there are a lot of factors.
Yeah.
And sometimes the stage at which they are now with the rebranding, it can either shut the business entirely or it can make the business.
It can make the business. All right. Yenya we are, and I'm sure say, someone is, sometimes when people are listening, they're in the car, there are those who move fear, at least one from a pen and paper. What are some of the, for a small business, or idea stage as we speak, already know, now on chassis intro, ubi also our chassis, yes, why you mistaken, was starting marathon, but when we say no, I can actually come back and correct it, and it's better for me to go back and correct it since say I'll push it until say a bedu stage a bedu surgery table na eno de oye ne hwea ebia entumi nye. What are some of the factors? Like you said, it's everything, but yemfa no one by one, not near wafa ne paper no on starting show what goes into branding.
What goes into branding is first you have to define your brand.
Okay.
So defining your brand, under that you have your purpose, your value, and then the design of your brand. Because these come together to make what you want people to see, the experience you want them to have. And that's how you implement the brand.
Okay.
You need to have a methodology, you need to have an approach, and then you should have had findings of what people really want to consume.
Okay.
Or embrace.
That is the research
the
you said.
Research.
Okay. Usually I can research or people feel say but I see the way you broke it down to say just go and ask people.
Yes.
And cry.
Oh, they have a pen paper keke. And shrubby BS also. Where is your pen? Yes.
Okay.
Dabi. Color we emwa.
Okay.
We BSA.
Okay.
That's all.
That's all.
Oba no compile omo mo kan yes
Nah.
waka omo mo kan no ni na wo hwe de esun wo mu a na they make a decision.
Simple.
As I said, voting.
Yeah.
Majority carries the vote.
Yes, Matthias, yeah.
And as I said, nipa no ehunsa. After your implementation, no, you have to find a way to make some level of confidence stay within your brand.
Okay.
Say mature book and as meton Indomie and I find as meton sobolo. Nasa mi aminji ni ame ye ni di endia.
Oh, what?
Why not?
So one casa.
Yes, you should put that level of so you should have practical implications of how nia wo de ye adwuma or kan ho asem se wo ton na nia wo stand for no.
Yeah.
How it works.
Matthias.
You cannot tell me say oh yeah brand expert abra wo brand in a week.
Okay.
How does the two marry?
Okay.
And now you ever say okay me per good logo. Also we graphic designer. And so logo You know, I meet graphic designers and I ask you, when was the last time you copyrighted your creatives? And they are confused. They are like, what are you talking about? But me contracts na me your logo amawa. First thing is copywriting.
Yeah.
Because only mobile use the same kind of logo. Idea na nini pa ba ku 14.
Right.
Ewa America, ana UK, ana baby a what patent.
Right.
You can patent then ye patch on what trunk.
We're protected.
What trunk crowd that so be obey use so dey we wo ewia self and baby bia. Meti me the na kokot. O ti Ghana na abetro letter so ye do kokot. Na on ti ase. So it is necessary.
I like that.
To pay attention to that. And then your celebrations and originality. Along the journey, how they put two brand new together, no, there might be some failures. May set a time, some person may call market survey, mantimia achieve. Are you okay? Oh, now me person minya design, I may try first person, no. Wanyani I may pay. Those things can come. But whatever you click, a success story, celebrate it.
Okay.
Because a your idea, a one up say a standard for you.
Okay.
Will be me celebrating now. So me timi atro book na me dey me dem na me jimeni wo ho na me tro na me dey ato status book dey me feel someone who loves me, who sees what I am doing, would also appreciate it and ask, oh no, me timi ato book ne ba ko.
Because you are celebrating
yes,
yourself.
if you're not, who should celebrate it for you? Nobody.
Matthias here. Okay.
It is most of the brands across.
Yeah.
It could be telcos, whatever it is. We advise them. Say, use a product of the company. You cannot come and sell nothing to me that you've not used
that
before.
you haven't used. Yeah. We do that
Insurance policies, baby, they are not even on it.
They are not on it.
What kind? Who will be say that?
I get you.
It's a doctor ni ansa na enro number no my practicals. On what testing no no. When him say drone no side effects say. Into the be man will be so. Then the be cause how be na be to me cause they say na be to me anywhere call. Somehow the be man
98.9.
So that is an area you want to pay attention to. That is how you put confidence in the brand.
In the brand. I like that.
So you have to look at your purpose, the product that you have, and then how persistent you can be with your product.
Yeah.
And that can also be categorized as the design, implementation, and confidence that you place.
Lovely. Lovely. And then we'll be coming back to the importance of the consistency in a brand to the success of the business.
Sure.
All right. So I think I'll do with you to Happy 98.9 FM Wutie, the Money Hub with Cassandra. And then Komochuchene is around branding. Ubi said before, someone will love to talk to you. Nipane show personal appearance. Or feel say ube kasan sana ubi apewasem debi. Because to the you don't even get the chance to speak. And you will branding and ubi hu. A brand business is even worse. It's slightly worse because to the you are not there at the product. Because why you so below now ebeko Kumasi, ebeko Takrade, ebeko different places. You are not there. Ubi nebe hu so below na wato. But kwambe and suna nipano, why would yours stand out? Why should I pick this particular bow fruit and not pick this one? Why should I buy this particular tomatoes and not buy this one? When you get it right from the beginning, may say, and your magic, Money Hub, if you use the information we bring to you, it is the road to success. Because you won't say, why? It's because you are not using the principles. When you use the principles of business, you will surely make it. There are brand experts. Say nipa dream ekose when it comes to nkwalaniama. Nipa dream ekose. There's psychology around this whole thing. Kala ye kanwasem. All the points are na bossy. So we'll share. Now you are not able to put it together. Don't stress yourself. They are experts. And trust me, when you get it right from the beginning, the business just grows on. Don't cut corners. Business you cut corners. So do it right from the beginning and it will bring success. All right. My guest today is Lexis Naana Agyeman. She's a brand expert and I will be into the importance of brand. Me see we are me employing for me brand. Like I said to you, me am a brand at time I make sure logo. Me name say me for Gino, say me for FO. It's after na you fix it, you know. Now let me come back to you. What's the importance of consistency to a brand success?
It makes people stick and stay.
All right.
That's the only thing I can say. If you're consistent, Obianim say, Nkrofo we de me here nso emu da hɔ a
all right.
So consistency gives you sustained clients.
Okay.
That would always make a referral.
Yeah.
Or would always order.
Okay.
And then that turns into returns. Revenue.
Absolutely.
And so business sika kɛseɛ.
Yes.
So ope say unya sika. Now business ne ejina se ne ejina na ekɔ n'anim etu mpɔn na se for
Absolutely.
You have to stay sustained.
And be sustained.
So making sure say na wo ye consistent with
consistent.
It. Unja bi ntum. Even though mu ye nipa na moro and mistake bi ba quickly.
Na
solve it.
Then you go.
Say na wo kan about Ozzy. Customer service is everything. Hey, meet me salons ni bi ho na makoma ye me ya. It's like they don't need you. You just walked in. You need
like, why are you here? Why are you here?
Like, this is customer service.
Yes.
And there are some places, so, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You would, no matter the amount they will charge,
I
would
tell you, that actually tells us, say, it is not price of idea, anything you told you, a service now you receive.
Yes.
It to be you don't care how much you pay because you are happy the way you were treated. Very, very important.
Oh, now birthday time soon.
Yeah.
Yes, and do happy birthday.
Yeah.
Why do you think the bank does that?
Yeah.
It's because they want you to feel that they
think and care about you.
It's a brand new, consistent.
Yeah.
Now, only now for a long while. Sometimes customer rewards also help.
Yeah.
If Osha brands need be honoma, or birthday is one, it's near cake near their brew, and I it's me to airtime near their chow.
Yes.
Now, my brand, yes, sustain.
Great.
Stay with it for a long time.
Just like I was saying, before I'll be mistakes branded to trouble me name colors here. Yanka say address here. Let me put blue here. Let me put red here. How can we now immediately, effectively now correct some of these mistakes?
Yeah, will be a friend a brand audit.
Okay.
So yes, our assessment. No show brand nasi dabbing.
Okay.
Then and now person. Then we who see in so ben bem. Failures by a enyeshi.
Okay.
Even a brabo bit surgery that. And so now say my barber too. Then untino wakako yes surgery.
Yeah.
And see we're losing in 9 and say no interest our brabo and see what
I see.
Into the mistakes about enyeshi. Just acknowledge that there were mistakes.
All right.
You need to run that audit for your brand.
Okay.
Then you can see it will be a friend of SWOT analysis. Your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and the threats. And so to me as an assessment, and that's no questions. What way to say to me it be what improvements can you make? That becomes a strength. What is something you feel right about your brand? That is so to me the brand my name. Let's look at weakness. Weakness is what contents are your competitors publishing? Then our competitors now and under finding what your brand should look like or defining your brand. So to me finding competitors bears a 6.
All right.
More new maybe. Now share new mistakes.
Okay. Into me, I'm me talk show. I look at different talk shows and look at what they're doing, and then I take the mistakes. Okay, and then I'm going to improve on it. All right.
The also ideas need be
All right.
That is what makes it original to you.
Okay.
So why so some mistakes in your money now? Once you've done that assessment of your brand, that brand audit, a call wrong. Bisa now for 4.
Okay.
Or one no more use product. Go back to them.
All right.
It might not even be product. It might be you.
Service.
As a person.
Or the brand itself as a person.
Okay. Yes, okay. It's fine.
Well, yes, our research now you would know. The audit. Okay.
Don't look at the bad part of it, where people are criticizing you or they're saying the negative things. You need the negative to turn them into positive.
I like that.
Into no, obebi sankro 4 questions. Into maybe or maybe sir, who missing. Then I only me one car best.
Oh, okay.
And you'll be amazed the kind of things people say. No, don't change anything.
Some of us don't want to hear that.
You see,
but that's good.
You should be open-minded to some of these things. Okay. These things. Now,
absolutely.
So if you have made those mistakes, it's fine. At this point, allow it.
Okay.
Do that brand audit, do that assessment, and then find a way. Let's look at what the weaknesses were.
Okay.
And then look for the people who can help you fix those weaknesses.
Like that. Okay.
For example, social media and you're active. Who puts the content there? What to make what's not TikTok or share videos? Say what we are seeing now. Meanwhile, also Tony. Posting me back okra. Why never any amount? Nobody would
I
do
like
for
that.
you.
I like that.
Right. Say you pay attention to these stuff, do the brand audit.
Okay.
At this stage, it's fine. Obetimi ahwehwe obi a ɔno nso so yɛ brand consultant.
I like that.
Obetimi as aboa ma wode akɔ w'anim kakra. Na ɔyɛ ma ɔde da wentimi anya ne yie no. Don't worry. Go back to that person. Me didn't say yeah and say anya you.
Yeah.
Makɔhwɛ wei deɛ yɛmfa wei nka wei ho. And it's fine.
Yeah.
But so what brand consultants now come out with suggestions or ideas no bogu a me pa chow fa onioma na true mika because idea ni ba ko fortune.
Okay.
On to me fa na de no nko ama me.
Okay.
Una ya vision na hu ne hu.
All right.
Into all suggest it to the person. Who throw it on the table. A raw say clay.
Okay.
Afo.
Okay.
Na ye de asi ho.
Fini be mo.
Afi ni be mo.
All right.
Into say nipa no to me accommodative.
Okay.
It's me buama moldy. Then together you can get that brand that you want.
I like that.
You want to
I
get.
like that. But with auditing it, so one I was all call back now because I did started 5 years ago. What has been the way? And just like Nana can ask questions. Don't be afraid. Be sanko for say I did how do you feel? How do you it's saying tell me the truth. It's saying I it's saying is it because me a down for Nigeria me sure said they will because wouldn't check a crack and one would he say and then those are the audits I'll be because even if you're going to brand expert for the audits one I'll be to me
yes.
so you need to do it and then you can now take it to the expert to help you.
Say we'll be sending a question. It's sending about Dr. Ho be saying a question now you take it. If you cross me say na send me nim when na didn't me but I'm say yes because who names us that question when I maybe so. Mean to me nye shame ma Abraham ma me information. And just like Oze can asem who keep your record and you money be want maybe so so easy to bring it up. And a bit to me aboa ma you find solutions. Easy.
Voila.
Yeah, brands are rebranding. Yetimi enunti because yetimi rebranding who keep your records yetimi rebranding when you're good investment.
Yeah.
And today is thriving.
It works.
Making great.
It works. No,
great
me say it works. I was asked to bring records from 2015. I was like, oh my goodness, where am I going? What are you even asking? I don't even know. At that time, I didn't even know it's a record in Pong here. But listen, if you get it right from the beginning, and that is why the mistakes, for those who are now starting, don't make that mistake.
Exactly.
Right from the beginning, my record keeping because just like Wokano, you can even look at mommy business new record from the business recording. That is all. You can even fix it from there. All right, yes, sorry, Sono. You have dealt with a lot of brands, in the past, so you can give us insight. What are the common mistakes? Ghana, I know dear. You will see you die immediately. What are some of the common mistakes that brands do that we definitely need to stop from today?
Pride and not listening. If you're not
teachable,
that's the word. How do you become successful? Yeah. A brand consultant man.
So
she knew how a Canadian or the Abeka Hona. Obama research na my design bibia at the end of the day no be before.
Yeah.
So most of the brands in Ghana ain't successful is because they don't follow plan. Was starting no the bia beka oh my young line na ya plan say be fa so na your strategy we e adwuma because ne ma me dia na ne papa dia no the bibia be fa nchen. No.
Doesn't work.
If we can fix that part of us, it will work.
Lovely. Yes, Horisono, I see that Project U conference is coming up, Fatuja, because we definitely want to be a part of it.
So Project U conference happened on the 1st of October at our University of Ghana. Open to everybody. Oh, you're a student, oh, you're a worker, oh, you're confused, but why you juma, but not feel, juma, like wherever you find yourself.
Yeah.
Now, so you're confused. So we baby wa brabum. O shy and jun tum baby awo.
Yeah.
Until one casani pediano passes, and Nintia and you maybe Nintia Wunyan new maybe.
Yeah.
Projective conference here, dear.
Lovely.
If I saw Banaba tea, a doctor for no becas a psychologist, or metro Nintia nipe be yen new maybe.
Very
important.
important.
And a Nintia and Ebimusun yen new maybe.
Yeah.
And your career coaches for home beboa, while I are confused, your recruiters for home beboa, so Pesa Unia Juma. Now they will see the banner mistakes women as if for advice on how to go about it. And it's going to be a lovely day.
Wow.
It's a 1-day program. We have 2 sessions. The main session where it's a mentorship, and then the second session where it's a stakeholders conversation. You per se, this uncommon. You inculcated into the government, the system. It is necessary so we pay attention to unipa suit.
Yeah.
And then unipedia. And it could do nipa more. Send it so to me embrace your mama. Because we person we are bejiwatum.
Yeah.
It's a would you jiwatum and also so
okay.
So we are trying to reset our minds on who you really are and the level of power you have as a person.
I love that.
That is how come it's called.
And
the
that is
project
all
to you.
centered on your brand.
Yeah,
you,
your identity.
the brand.
Yes.
If you identify yourself, you will easily be able to identify who your business is.
Exactly.
As a one case you're confused that it'll reflect in the business.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, that's it, baby. But no, Obi social show, how do they get hold
Just
of you?
go on any social media platform, Naana Lexis.
Naana Lexis on
And
all
also
social media.
you do about the conversationalist NL.
All right.
www.naanalexis.com. So I'll be sharing.
Yo. Mate. Thank you so very much for coming through.
Like and subscribe and click on the notification. Happy FM, Nimdie, Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.